Morning. Ian working on the Firebird today. So today I am going to be working on cutting the rest of the floor pans out. So with the Firebird, I got good strong rockers on both sides now. I feel really good about that. So I'm taking the center out. So I've got to do some measurements to make sure my floor height doesn't change when I put the new floor in. I also am over here and I've changed this torque box. So this one has got some issues, namely the nut is broke off in it and the back of it's rusted off. So I have one. It's right here. Right here. So I think I'm going to install the passenger side like I did the driver's side. So join me. Check it out. I got this idea from John at Vinyl Village Garage to mark your height on your floor, and the way he did it was he did it with threaded rod. I don't have any here, but go through the hole right here down to the floor. Make sure you're nice and straight, and then take and mark this threaded rod. I'm gonna spin it all the way around. Now I've got a reference point so that I know that when I put the new floor in, if my height remains the same here, which it will because I'm not going to move it, then I can put the floor in and I can set it on the rear frame rails, and then I can take and come up here on the front, set it down there, and then I can verify my height is correct by checking at my seat pan here. So thanks, John. Got my little mark here, and I'm feeling really good that I know where I'm at. So now I just gotta get in here and start cutting. So getting back at it. Now his plan is to not destroy the inner rocker. If I do, okay, not a problem, then I'll go in and I'll replace it. So, but my original plan is to not destroy it. So I'm going to start cutting the floor section out around the seat pan. I'm hoping to retain the seat pan because they're not rusted or anything. But I'm going to have to cut this here so the weight's on it, and then I'm going to take and air chisel out the bracket here and peel it. I'm going to try to peel it off of this, but I don't want to force it against here when this has nowhere to go. So that's why I'm going to cut here. I'm going to cut here so the weight is on it away. So when I peel it up, it doesn't destroy the rocker. It takes the seat pan away. So here we go. Sawzall, handiest tool there is. All right, we got it right to the edge. Milwaukee tools, make your life easier. Okay, so, sorry, didn't mean to tip you guys over. All right, so what I found is in the back half of this rocker, you can see I put my fingers right in it. Yeah, back half of this rocker is shot. So I am gonna put a new rocker on it. So that's about as far as I'm going today. Gotta head to work. So hey, in conclusion, today, the floor is no more. So I got the whole floor ripped out of the Firebird now. It's all ripped out all the way around. Got a couple little things. I got this clamped up over here, so I gotta finish cutting that, but that's what I'm gonna do when I weld in. And back there where the rubber snubber is, I gotta get the rubber snubber out. What I determined is that inner rocker is rotted. It's got like 3 or 4 big holes in it. So we're going to be replacing that inner rocker. And that's the one thing that I was waiting for before we make that order here in a couple weeks. So, yeah, that was a big job. Now I can get in and pull dash apart without laying on the old nasty floor. I can sit on my roller and roll right up in there and pull that whole dash apart. And to me, that's a win, because less effort and more results is work harder, or work smarter, not harder. And I'm all about that. Well, sometimes. But anyways, thanks for joining me, and get back with us at our next thing, which will probably be welding in this right here and then fixing the torque box on the passenger side. So Here we go. We're continuing to make progress. Loving the Firebird. Happy Firebird Day.